I'm back. I absolutely hate it here. Oh yeah, hi back watchers, as you guys can see me set up the stream. Yeah. Uh, uh, okay, it should be fine. Yeah, hello. We're back, we're back. Yeah, we're back, and the delay isn't 1 minute long. Is the music too loud? Let's turn it down a bit. Okay, it should be fine. I've been clickbait, this isn't late night, this is very early morning. Shut the fuck up, Thunder. It should be, the music should be, oh, sorry, I just, like, hit you guys. Hello, Sparrow. Hi, Sorashiro. What do you think about the bartender NPC in HSR's event? She's hot as fuck. She's extremely hot. They made her, like, so extremely caked up for no reason. I also find the NPCs in the Fortress of Maripede hot as well. Yeah, compared to Iango's account, this is, like, the best time I've ever had in my life. Hi, Phantom Hero. Okay, if you want to be mean, I can leave. Okay, I'm sorry, Thunder. You were actually mean to me first because you called out the inconsistency in my title. Uh, is Yango getting the coin? No. Okay, the thing. Okay, if I do tell you guys who's getting the, okay, who's getting the next Genshin core and who's getting the Storio core is two different things. Okay, I can just tell you the next Genshin core. The next Genshin core is gonna be on Jello, because he's like actually just been asking for it. And then the Storio core, I don't know if I should tell you guys. So I don't want it to spread. Because if it spreads before I get to make the Storial Court, I just don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Because the guy will eat me alive. No! Yeah, but okay, with no, I've been playing for like almost 3 months now. And with HSR stuff, I'll get help, so. Your account's bricked for not having Nahida. Both EU characters, but... You like me being mean to you? You have literally said you weren't gonna go. Yeah, I know. How's the HSR account going good? I'm on Mach 10. I'm on MOC 10 now. Once I build my Ching Chui more, if I build my Ching Chui more, I should be able to reach Mach 12. That's 12 is the last one. Pure Fiction is a complete bitch though. I don't have my Herta. I should build my Herta next. I think that's gonna be my next goal. Hi Nashi. My next goal is gonna be to build my Herta. I'm gonna build a Herta and am I cooked if I use like my one limited star ticket to get Himiko instead of Bronya? I already have Sparkle anyway, so you can do Bronya's job pretty well. So I think I may just get Himiko so I can dumpster Pure Fiction. Because Pure Fiction's being such a bitch to me. Like, my Black Swan team clears so easily, and then Trinkray doesn't seem that good in Pure Fiction. Because you don't get to proc Atrochy at all, because the enemies die in one Chingchui thing. And I don't have enough speed to consistently get a lot of turns. Which just leaves my Chingchui feeling not that great. It's 12 AM here, good night everyone. Hi, good night Phantom Hero, have a good night. Sleep well. Dude, I'm streaming at like the worst time for everyone. For the EU bros, it's 6 AM. The American people are pretty much just going to bed. And in Asia people are like in school now, aren't they? Asia peeps are like 8 hours ahead, so it's like 12 to 1 PM for them. I could not have like theory-crafted a worse time to be streaming. $9 PM for you're in America. Wait, are you an American? No, 9 PM is yeah, you should be American. I was trying to ask Cuz how impactful Robin was for my account, and his entire server can't go to me telling me to get you in as a Robin. Like, that's the way I asked. Okay, Robin isn't that good. Robin's fine, but like, you already have Sparkle, and I'm guessing you already have a Bronya too, so in that case, just, I would get another unit. Motherfucker still on that 720p shit in 2024. Who cares? Why am I getting cooked? I think I'm just gonna clear everything with Yanfei. Yeah, let's see that. I can't use Lunette Plunge now, I'm so sad. Matthew, why are you here? Actually, no, I'm happy you're here, Matthew. Did you get a single star since I left? I got all the way to floor 12. Then I gave up. I want Robin just for the brainless song, but I'm saving for Firefly. I can help with none stuff at HSR, and my offer to get you background footage still stands. That would actually be really helpful if you could help with numbers. Because like I said, I would learn HSR TC just to not give a fuck for like a month. Because Arlecchino came out, then they kept on changing Arlecchino, and then I've just been bored. Because Arlecchino's not that interesting of a unit to me. And like, it's hard to make content on it on a DPS. Yes, I'm very happy you're here, Matthew. Please be here more often. I say as if my stream schedule isn't the worst thing on planet Earth. I was here when you got up for 10. Oh, then yeah. Your Roman's banner is really good. And with okay, the thing with Star content is I don't know what I want to do actually. I don't know if I want to make pre-release stuff, or I just use Star Quartz to farm drama. With Star Quartz. But this is gonna be so painful. Actually, I gave my official level 10 basic attacks for a reason. Don't ask why. This is why physical is the best element in Genshin. Also, I think people underestimate how good C1 Kazuha is just to pilot. It's like one of the best feeling constellations in the game. Having a double E for positioning is amazing. I don't know if I want to cover Lua. Okay, because here's the thing, because the Genshin community and the Star Rail community they're all going to be going over to Lua, so I'll basically just be reaching out to the exact same people. There's like, no one new, if you get what I mean, is going to be playing Lua. It's going to be the exact same community, so I honestly think I'd rather just like expand into another gacha game. Or just stick with Genshin and HSR. Because I was really adamant on covering Lua, but as it stands now, I don't know if I want to anymore. I literally just don't know what I would be doing with Lua. I'm using Yanfei because she's adorable. Yeah, it's like, no. Arcanite's Enfield? Isn't that an anime? What? Okay, it's gonna sound so cringe. The gacha game the gacha game I'm enjoying the most right now is Star Rail because like everything's super fresh for me. But the second gacha I'm enjoying the most is Nikke. Nikke's really fun. Yeah, I go what you mean, Thunder. I think at least for me, because Genshin courts are such a unique thing. Because no one in this community calls each other out, so I think I can just keep posting Genshin courts, and I don't think people are gonna get tired of it. Hi, Andrea. At least no one I know is gotten tired of it yet, hopefully. So maybe I just keep posting Genshin courts, I don't know. And my leak videos do fine as well. The Ausbalancing game, okay, the thing is, if I'm tired of you not courting me, it's because I don't want to make you cry. It's like, I don't know. I also just love making Genshin courts, so. And the thing, okay, I didn't post Genshin courts for 6 months during like my Furina grinding arc, and people still knew me as the Genshin court guy. I'm never escaping the title. So I may as well just lean into it more and post as much Genshin courts as I feasibly can. And people seem to like Genshin courts the best anyway. Why don't you stream and just do TC shit like J-Stern? Because I would die of boredom. J-Stern is such... I don't know how J-Stern does it. It is impressive. And also, I'm quite insecure. So I feel like I would fuck something up on stream and then cry. Which is why I don't really talk about that much theorycrafting stuff on my stream. My streams are just to like chill out. And pre-release stuff is so shaky as well. So I don't want to give wrong info on stream. Or calc something wrong on stream, because I'll actually just be cooked for the rest of my life. Fontaine said that Nahida's burst applies Dendro on stream once, and that has defined his career. I'm not taking any risks. It's just not worth it. That's why TC, like my super TC stuff will just stay as videos. What about the TC roundtable? What do you mean? I don't think I'm ever going to be invited to that. If you're talking about the KQM one. I can go on J-Stern's stream and talk with J-Stern. We've done that like 2 times now. What the fuck do I do for these guys? Kokarina, the best team in Genshin. My Furina guide has more views than any video on your channel, and I'm still chasing that high. What does Naida's burst do? It just applies a big zone. It's crazy that people will absolutely destroy TCs for making a simple mistake, and then the most TCs they've ever done is look at Jasters. Yeah, people are so critical. People, I think that's kind of why people don't realize how hard doing TC is, and how very easy it is to make mistakes on TC. It's so unbelievably easy to fuck up. Like if you don't factor in minor things, especially pre-release TC, especially if because like we don't really have the character, so we have to go off a ton of assumptions. So obviously when like the assumptions don't actually reflect reality, but we were working with the assumptions we had, can you really blame us with the assumptions we had then? Because I made a video on Chevrolet basically saying I don't think she's going to be that good just for the sake of movable enemies, but then Genshin decides to have 2 abysses back to back where you basically can't fuck up because the enemy stands still. Then it's like, okay, yeah, I said Chevrolet was bad because I didn't think she was going to be that good practically. I never said her buffing was bad, but like, can you really put me at fault for my assumption of we're probably still going to have enemies that can be easily moved? Right? And then the thing is, I'm actually right. What's even worse is that I'm right. Because if you go to the first half of this abyss, if you go to the first half of this abyss and try to use Chevreuse, you will get destroyed. Because I was right. Chevreuse practically against enemies that are like staggerable, she's horrible there. But then Genshin decides to do the Giga Chat move of back-to-back abysses with unmovable enemies, and then everyone thinks Chevreuse is like the best unit in the game. So I don't know. TLDR is that be nicer to Theorycraft creators. It's very hard. And it's very easy to fuck up. I won't be nice to you, okay. Literally crying my eyes out right now. Dude, I generally don't know how good Chevy is. I know she buffs a lot, but it's goddamn overload. I cleared comfortably Chef first half? You're fucking lying. I don't believe you. Oh, poor baby. Okay, relax. I'm an adult. Dude, I just don't get streamers in general. How can people stream for like 10 hours a day and like not get cancelled? Dude, it made me get up and record. I literally don't feel okay, but with Dea, okay, that sounds horrible. But what do you think is the worst take you've made on your channel? Okay, do you mean worst take in retrospect? Or worst take at the time it was really, like, contextually? Because there's a lot of things I've said, like, a year ago that obviously aged poorly with new things. I still remember you as the bird fucker and men scissoring guy, okay. I was like genuinely ranting to a friend about how I feel underappreciated because I go through the fucking coal mines to help people that will make fun of me after one minor error. I have this stream on mute because I'm in class high LE. Oh, I guess you couldn't hear me. Please do more drunk videos when I get drunk. I'm being done also right now. I literally just responded. Seeing Jeff spreads misinfo is a bit disingenuous, yeah. I agree. I have C2 Goku and no Sig. Should I go for HP or Quick Pieces? What? Both, I guess? Okay. I'm trying to think. Okay, my Kokumi video. I made a Kokumi video saying Kokumi, like, when she released, saying she's, like, a worthless unit. And I made, like, a lot of... You can go watch it in this after I clear Abyss. But it was very fucking bad. You don't want to be with a Jason podcast match? That's not my fault. How come you say it's scary to stream as a TC creator when the Jeff streams as a TC creator? Based, but, I don't know. I don't think Jeff does it on purpose. And I don't think he's intentionally spreading misinformation. Okay, I think it's like my Kokumi take is like in the time it was released was a bad one because I made like a lot of terrible arguments about Kokumi that just weren't really true and I was way too harsh on her. My worst take retroactively, like that aged poorly, I guess, is my Kuki take. Cause like I said, I used to say Kuki was like a worthless unit, cause she was. When Kuki released, she was like actually fucking the worst unit in the game. Okay. Here's the thing with calling things misinformation. For it to be misinformation, it has to be concrete. It has to be like a concrete thing that you can disprove. The thing with the Jeff, it's not that he's spreading misinformation intentionally, it's just that people don't think his takes are good. Like, so like when he says Xingqiu is better than Furina, that is a take. You can't really say it's misinformation for that take. Because that it's literally just a take, it's his opinion. You can't really say that's misinformation. That's why, even with Genshin Quartz, it's more about the reasoning behind it. It's like, okay, if you say you think Xingqiu is better because you like the fact that he has defensive utility, that is fair. That's a completely fair thing to say. But if you were to say something like, Xingqiu is better than Furina because Xingqiu does more damage, then that is misinformation because Furina most of the time with equal stats is going to do more damage. So, like, I don't really think it's fair to say that Jeff spreads misinfo. Just that some of his takes are questionable. And even that's not really misinformation. What do you think about the alleged leak that 4.7 will have a new Spiral Abyss type? Someone said that to me earlier. I asked them what leaker said it and I didn't get a response. So, if I know which leaker said it, it'll give more credibility to it. What about the Nahida take? What's my Nahida takes? I don't know, the Dendro leaks for Kuki were kind of clear the hyper boom with Kairo, especially on the second wave of videos. I don't know. But yeah, at the time Cookie released, she did fucking suck. But that obviously didn't age that well. It's subjective. I don't know. Because looking at it, I think it's like, because for me, it's like, how do you think Jingcho is better than Furina? That's what I just think. But at the same time, you can't say someone's opinion is wrong if it's just an opinion. Yeah, yours when you called her overrated. That was a bait title. I'm getting called out for a bait. It's so over for me. Did she not do the charge stack? Please die. Oh, there's more. I need you to, like, come this way, please. Thank you. Okay. Bro! Average Arlecchino gameplay, by the way. Arlecchino's gonna be worse than this because she can't heal. But still, guys, Kai is just better than Icon Gun. He's the best. That is the best take in Genshin history. Defensive utility is also a tension. You can have all the defense utility in the world, but if you have no damage, you're not clearing sync, can't be said vice versa. So yeah, that's why I find so weird. I've always said this, like, people will say Jingcho is good because he has defensive utility, but Zhongli's a dog shit unit. That's never made sense to me. What do you think about Zajeff's Nubis in a hybrid character? Is that an opinion or misinfo? That's kind of misinfo, but... All of Nublet's teams are about him being a hybrid, like Nublet's best teams revolve around him being a hybrid carry. His Hydro application isn't that amazing. So it's not like he's designed around his ability to apply Hydro. And yeah. His reaction oriented teams just grief his overall performance. Don't know what, I thought we were friends. What did you send? So Jeff has done irreparable damage to the 5-star community. How am I supposed to respond to that? Killing Wobberflies during one-star Archon Quest is the most intense gameplay ever. I think it's just trying to push narrative that you don't need 5-star units, so he's not playing well for everyone. Yeah, that's basically why I said that my Genshin court as well. Oh, I think it's just issue. He takes his subjective opinions and acts like they're 100% undisputed fact. Yeah, I guess to an extent you have to do that, because if you don't believe in what you're saying, I think everyone does that though. Because if you don't believe in what you're saying, then why even say it? Like, you kind of have to say things with an insane amount of confidence, because otherwise, like, literally, why are you saying it? Thoughts on Arlecchino? She's just another pyro damage dealer. After they made it so you can't double E in a rotation, she is literally just another pyro damage dealer. It's kind of disappointing. Like, wow, we have the 5th pyro damage dealer that's better than Yoimiya. And plays the exact same. I don't want to use energy. I don't like using energy when the enemies are almost dead. I lost interest for Arlecchino when she can't use 2 E's of rotation with her. After watching his 45-minute review on characters, he's very qualitative, feels crafting over qualitative reasoning. What is that word? I've never heard of that word before. Qualitative. What? He said gaming is good, but he isn't good as a conclusion. Well, because he feels bad to play. Hot take, but am I the only one that thinks Raiden isn't that good anymore? It depends on where you hold her. Because there are people that thought that Raiden was like the best undisputed DPS in the game. I think Raiden is just same power level the entire time. She's always just been like a fine side grade to other teams when you want to play super comfortable. Because she has infinite interrupt resistance. She has infinite interrupt resistance, allows you to build like no ER on your characters. She has like massive fucking AoE. So she's just very comfy. That's about it, really. She's always just been like a fine option. I don't think anyone was ever really, what the fuck? Ever really calling her like the best damage dealer, so I don't know. And then there's also Hyper Bloom teams, but I guess not with Kuki. If you're playing, am I gonna die? Let's do that again. Okay, that's true. Casuals overrate every character that is easy to play. Yes! Bro, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm making like 1,000 videos on Chlorine. She's like the character I'm excited for next to Furina. I've been at day 1. What do you think about the new Trailblazer quest? Peak. Aventurine is actually perfection. I love him so much. My blonde Signogi and Gatewink. It's the best Hagesaur quest so far. I love quests that just dive deep into a character, which that quest entirely was. It was so good. By far the best Hagesaur quest. Like one of the best overall Hoyoverse quests. You got Acheron? No. I pulled for Luocha. I needed to sustain more. And if I use Natasha again, I was gonna like actually blow my brains out. You have no clue how hard it is to make content in Genshin. And the last time I was excited for this game was Cherry Rebate, and the next one will be Murata. Oh my god. Dude, I don't get how TGS, Jello, Jello, and J-Stern, and Jeff to an extent, make videos on every single character. The new character that comes out. I just don't care about that many Genshin characters. I just don't care about that many Genshin characters. Gallagher is shit. I chose Lynx in the event so she could heal more. Gallagher's fucking ass, I'm sorry. Because like when I'm excited about Genshin, you will be able to tell by the amount of videos I post. Should I wait for Adventure? I'm gonna pull them both. There's no way you're gonna sit here and chat and tell me Gallagher is good. I'm impressed and respect your tenacity to make a video on fucking Lynette. Okay, wait. Hold on, where's the vid? Apparently the dog is wet is qualitative, and the dog has 2 inches of water is quantitative. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I think. It makes sense in my head, but I don't know how I'd be able to explain it. No, Flip, I'm sending you to the 0 skill dimension. Or you're gonna regret that I went 2.2 G. Okay. he's literally just discounted Luocha. And I'm not playing Atron anyway, so I see no value in him. Thank you! Oh my god, Gallagher is so bad. It's fucking awful. I'd rather play Natasha than Gallagher. I was mad. Dude, there's no way we're shilling fucking Gallagher. Good lord, he's so bad. You wanted me? Wait, someone wanted me to play on face second half? Sure, I got you. Dude, he's awful. I just used my E1 S1 Black Swan and adventuring was kind of a joke. I haven't even looked at bootleg Robin kit. No, yes, surely people are gonna use Harmony MC. Surely every MC hasn't completely fucking fallen off. Clueless. Dude. This cope with Gallagher is insane. He's like actually depraved. I think my Queen of Fen is E2. Booty Hill Loki synergizes well with HFC. They released like 3 back-to-back break units, it's insane. Yeah. I don't know, I just don't see the value in Gallagher. Who do I use? I'll use Fischl. Yeah. Wait, no. Wait, yeah. Wait, no. I'll use Bootleg Nuvolet. Yeah. HMC is actually great. He'll be great for 1 month and then yeah. He'll go down the same path as Fire MC. I have no hope. Yeah. I love it when my sustain does damage. You're not winning this. I don't care if my sustain does damage. I want my sustain to sustain, and Gallagher's a fucking awful sustain. This isn't Genshin. Damage is not the end all be all. Sure, send them to me by Google Drive, Thunder. Die! Dude, if I had Yulon or Furina, he would be dead. That's why Fischl's the best 4-star. He does more damage. Oh no. The Gallagher cope is insane. At that point, just run Welt is probably a better sustain than The biggest con with Furina is that every team feels so good. I'm sorry, Thunder. What do you think about Fujuan? Good. Also, I think Luocha is way better than people make him out to be. Well, people were calling this guy like terrible and worse than like Natasha, but no, he's fucking great. What? What? Dude, I think the HSR, it's insane. HSR has so many good units. Yes, Luocha is the worst limited 5-star sustain, yet he's the worst of a good thing. Yeah, okay, no, I agree he's the worst out of the other 5-star sustains, but that's still good. He does an amazing job at sustaining. Like, I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me as an argument. I do agree he's the worst, definitely. But he's not bad. So why do you use him over the others? I mean, the reason I pulled Luocha is because I did not want to wait anymore. I didn't want to wait an extra 3 weeks to pull for Adventuring, when I can do Luocha and he'll do the job of sustaining just fine. And depending on the enemy, debuff removal is pretty good. If I get frozen one more fucking time. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to be super quiet now. Yeah. I woke my siblings up, I'm so cooked. If it's your Orbit is the worst part of the Abyss cycle, yes, literally. Gooning stream when? Alright, bro. To be honest, whichever 5-star limited thing you pull kinda don't matter, they're all pretty good. Yeah, that's my point. Like, yes, Fujon may be better than Luocha. But if I have Luocha, I don't really need to pull Fujon either as well. Because the job of sustain is done perfectly fine by Luocha. They have school later, another on break. Still better I don't wake them up though. You have siblings. I'm never looking at it. I'm never looking at chat again. I hate you all. Or who doesn't have siblings? Why is that shocking? Me, Lamau? You might actually be an NPC. I'm so sorry. When are reacting? BBC Tips is the best Genshin YouTube channel. Oh wait. Stream double play. So over for me. The worst streamer of all time. I have 8 younger siblings? What? Your parents were busy. Oh, my Yonte's just dead. Hyper carry banner time. I can say something mean, but I won't because... Lie. I think it honestly is better if I just on-field you alone. Honestly, I'm just restarting. I want to see how you'd handle quoting BBC Tips since he is a perfect channel, literally. The best channel of all time. Oh, Wilbur, I just realized Wilbur is here. Do I have to sweat now? Like, if I make a mistake, I might just cooked for life. Also, something I realized, I'm very close to pity. And I think I'll just save it for Chlorant. The thing is, I'm also not guaranteed. So if I don't get Chlorant with my pull, this would be very embarrassing. So yeah, I'm on like 70, I think. That's 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 72, or no, 71. Oh, hi, Kinkle. Bro, I should go to bed. Okay, no, because if a stream is less than 1 hour, it's like, okay, what went wrong? So I'll stay here for 12 more minutes. No sleep stream. And I still have to edit a video. Okay, I'm actually cooked. Can I actually? I know my Beto isn't built. And Capelia. Let's just carry on using Coke and make it. Actually, wait. I want to use... I want to use Yulon first half so we have damage. Also, Furina C1, she's C0 with her weapon. Wait, what am I doing? No. I was playing you. Should be fine. Maybe get a better healer for you on Faye. That's why I'm using Jincho, the best defensive utility option. Look, I'm so bored of CT. I might regret pulling for. Oh, give me Cloud Retainer? When are we getting more HSR vids, you doofus? Soon. I said it before, but I'm planning to make a HSR court I don't know how to do the on-fade plunge combos, so I'm cooked. I would play it if I knew how to do the combos. Yeah. With my background footage right flip, sure. Unfreeze. Who needs gaming when you have like, yeah, right? Yes. Fufu's Furina, I think. Alright. I just didn't see a. What are your updates, thoughts on our fee? I will ban you. I'm tired of. How do I escape the fee allegations? What take Charlotte is the hottest Fontaine character? Not when Chlorinde exists. They're not at all. Chlorinde exists. And Chlorinde is by far the hottest. Does anyone think there's a Fontaine character that's hotter than Chlorinde? That's actually delusion. You might actually need therapy. Okay, Chiori's a good contender, but even then, I'd go for Chlorinde. Bro is trying to dodge. Why wouldn't I? Does Arla count? I guess. She's Fontainian. I vote for Charlotte. Overall, it's Eula. Melusine? You need to be put on a watch list. Chlorinde looks like an NPC. Are you... What NPCs are you looking at? What just happened to my screen? You guys have zero taste. When we beat the Bridgefucker allegations, I don't want to beat those allegations. They're 100% true. That should be past the threshold, right? Can you face transition, please? Or are you just gonna stand there? What? Hello? Which one is it? Alright, there we go. Chlorinde is bland. Navia? Hutao and Navia, you guys are delusional. I hope Chlorinde is a 4-star. You're cold to the pleb for a reason. Navia clears chlorine. Oh my god. For the person who said Melusine, Nuva's gonna no, Navia's the second best written character in the game after Furina. What are these takes? Navia just cried. Navia literally cried her entire story quest. Oh my god, dude, I couldn't stand Navia on the Oracle quests. Honestly, true. Lynette is up there for best girl contention. Also, I don't think Furina is that well. Okay, this is a hot take. I don't think Furina is that well written. I don't think Furina is well written. Is that a hot take? Because after like analyzing the story quest, if you look, okay, if you break down Furina's character writing, she really didn't have that much. Because again, it's not really that Furina was well written. It's more of the circumstances around Furina were well written. No, because characters have motivations, they have goals, they have development, they have character progression. Furina didn't really have any of that. Yeah, Furina is my favorite character purely for characterization. Dude, I don't think she's well written. And also, there's I would say Nahida's better written. And then there's like, we have Fischl's story quest from GAA2. Fischl's character arc was amazing, which gave her depth. Furina kind of just exists. She doesn't really have a backstory. She kind of just exists. Her character didn't progress at all. Furina when she just literally existed into the world is the same as she is now. She did not really change at all. Again, Fontaine story quest was well written, and Furina was the center of that, so people think Furina is well written when that's not the case. The circumstances around Furina were well written. It's not that Furina was well written herself, if that makes sense. See, I'm just talking, okay, because, like, Furina is such a good character, besides characterization, I think you... No, besides characterization, Furina really has nothing else. Furina did change, though. How? How did Furina change? Her persona was an act, so that wasn't really her at all. She didn't have any flaws. She was just upholding her duty. And in order to uphold her duty, she had to act like a bitch. That wasn't actually her character. That was her pretending to be someone she wasn't. So she was always just this sweet, innocent girl that wanted to protect everyone the entire time. Which is cool. I think that's cool for a character, but I wouldn't call that well written. Her 500 years of acting, but that's not... That's not exactly. Yeah, that's the events in this story, but that's not actually her character writing. Again, characters have like progression and depth, which Furina doesn't really have. She said herself that she isn't the same person she was once in her quest. Wait, I'm gonna shoot myself. But yeah. I don't know, I don't think that's that whole of a take. Like, what is Furina's goals? What's her motivations? Is her she didn't really undergo any change. What, and if she did undergo a change, what was the change? Am I making sense? I'm annoyed. Am I making sense? Preventing the prophecy is our goal. Okay. You know, I give up. I give up. That doesn't do that much blunt damage. Or... yeah, no, that doesn't do... I got lied to. Okay, I got scared. What weapon is on your lawn? I think it's a Vonius bow. Are you serious? Jingcho's so bad. I can't even charge attack to get... okay, there we go. This is actually the worst boss in the... Of course, Bennett doesn't have enough ER. Yeah, it needs to retry. Coordinate cooking flip of Charlotte is better. Okay. Sejing chose bad. Oh no. No, because you're wrong. Dude, you should be court for this Furina take. Oh my god. Mega L. Alright, bro. I didn't swirl Electro. It's so over for me. I'll just do this. And Kokomi's jellyfish disappeared. Oh, hi, Ricker. Okay. Also, like, doing something doesn't make a character. Yeah, characters can do things. But, like, what Furina did was great, but again, I don't think it's good writing. Like, no, Fontaine, okay, no, again, you have Elegy, oh, it's Elegy, I'm stupid. Fontaine's story quest was good. I don't think Furina was a well-written character. She's just the center of a really good story. So therefore, when people say, when people look at Fontaine, they're like, oh, yeah, Fontaine was amazing, and Furina was the center of it, so Furina's also amazing, but not really. She just happened to be involved in, like, a really good story and be the main focus of it. So therefore, all, like, the praise Fontaine gets is attributed to Furina when it really shouldn't be. No! Okay, he lived. He's lived. Jingsho lived, it's fine. How did that hit me? Dude, I actually hate this enemy so much. I'm not bad at the game, promise.
Let me read you a verse. No, my sword. The show begins. Let the world collide. Go in.
I love how you guys are arguing and I'm just fucking dying. Like, this should be it though. Please. Dude, are you serious? Wait, I'm hitting it through the shield. If I lose this abyss, I'm actually ending it all. This is gonna be my 13th reason. Okay, there we go. Oh. This boss is mega cringe, ultra cringe, yes. Hi Gumi, hi Saga. No first stream in ages and I have to go to school instead, I'll miss it. This stream is about to end, so. If Furina isn't a well-written character, who is? Alright, should we talk about actually good, well-written characters? Sleep stream? Who would tune in to watch me how do people watch sleep streams? Alright. Thank you, Charlotte, I don't give a fuck. Right, and really well written. They're not okay, but the thing is, no one has told me why Furina is well written. She's just the center of a very good story. If you put any character in the center of that story, they would have been a good character. But Furina doesn't have the things that actually make a good character, like a motivation, a grip, a motivation, development, character progression. She doesn't really have any of that. Most of what was shown in the story quest was just surface level stuff. Besides characterization, Furina doesn't really have anything, because her character didn't progress, because after finding out that she was just doing it for the sake of Focalors and her plan, her character from the beginning of the story to the end of the story didn't change. That was just her putting on an act. We didn't really get any development for her past Focalors made her. That is Furina's character development. She was made by Focalors. There's nothing else to her character besides that. And as for motivations, her motivations was Focalors said, do this for me. that was it. That was literally it. Why does Furina care about Fontaine? I don't fucking know. Focalors just told her to do it, so she did. Can we stop acting like Furina's character is any deeper than that? All of her motivations was literally Focalors told me to do this, so therefore I did. That was literally it. And like, if we're talking about well-written characters, then okay, this is counting events. If we're counting events, then Fischl in GAA2. Because Fischl in GAA2, we got a deep dive into her mentality, her struggles, and her character actually progressed throughout the story of her becoming more confident with herself. Which is why I think GA2 is like the best Genshin event and the best Genshin story. Because we got to look at all these characters, get a study into all of these characters and how they work. And why they act the way they do. And it basically just did a deconstruction of Fischl's character. Events. But yeah, if we're counting events, then Fischl, 100%, is, in my opinion, the best written Genshin character. Fischl, go to sleep, you're too sleep deprived that your takes have gone down to the Fischl. You can't come to a flip stream and not expect me to throat Fischl. If we're talking about in the story, I'm trying to think. Raiden was really good until she was. Raiden was like so good until she wasn't. I think Zhongli is pretty well written. But that's not really our conquest stuff. That's more of his individual stories. Because we actually get to learn more about Zhongli. And even then, he still has a very mysterious aura to him. Who else? I'm trying to think. Because, like, most Genshin characters just really have good characterization. Raiden was never good. No, you can't say Raiden was never good. Raiden had so much fucking potential. Yeah, Wonder. That's what I'm forgetting. Wonder 100%. I'm iffy on Neuvillette. Okay, the thing is, her Fischl's lore doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Fischl's lore is so basic, but it's just because we understand Fischl fundamentally. We just understand Fischl fundamentally, and that's why I think she's a good character, because we know what makes her tick. We know her struggles, and she feels very realistic and grounded. That's why I think she's a well-written character. Potentials in the equate outcome, yeah. Okay, what I was saying about Raiden is that Raiden was like, I think the beginning of Inazuma's story quest was so good. Because, like, we were put in this, like, threatening, dangerous place. Like, oh my god. The fact that if you walked into Inazuma and a guard saw you, that would legit just, like, they would, like, attack you, basically. And you'd be, like, despawned. And you'd have to escape. That was so cool. That, like, aura of threat. Like, you actually felt threatened. But then they just reduced Raiden's character down to nothing. And then Raiden's first story quest happened. So Raiden had potential to be such a good and interesting character that we had to, like, be forced to change. To see the error of her ways, but it really bogged down to, like, we beat Raiden into a fight. Yeah, I told her to stop being a bitch. And then, yeah. Raiden was, like, the biggest fumble. And then Raiden faced no consequences for her actions whatsoever. It was like, teehee, you just... Teehee, you just... Oh my god, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad. Raiden had so much potential. Also, still, no one has told me why Furina is well written. Go to sleep, oh bro. Dude, I am a story analyst. I even do write some of my own stories, so I'm like at least 5% more qualified than the rest of you. You skipped Sumeru? No, I did not. I skipped the last quest of Sumeru. There's a difference. I skipped. There's a massive difference. Drop the AO3 account then? You're insane. I've never played a Persona game, actually. That's the same. If I only skip the last act, does it really kind of skipping the entirety of Sumeru? No. Oh my god, dude, thank you. Arnold Lee, I actually love you. Okay, another thing, a problem I have with Genshin stories in general is that Lumine, or Aether, is the worst MC of all time. Literally. Genshin cannot decide what they want to do. Like, as a whole, like, the fact, okay, because with storytelling, at least video games, you either have a character storytelling where you're focused through the lens of an actual grounded character, and you follow them. So, like, Kratos. Like, let's take God of War Ragnarok example. Wait, fuck. Where's God of War Ragnarok? Do I not have it downloaded? Did I delete it? That would be so ironic. But yeah, you have God of War Ragnarok. That follows Kratos. God of War Ragnarok follows Kratos, right? Because he's an actual living, breathing character. And then, other games, you have games like Destiny, where your protagonist is completely silent. Those are like the two main formulas. So, You either have a silent protagonist, which is you're supposed to self-insert yourself into, or you have an actual character as your protagonist. The problem with Genshin is that it's trying to do both. Because Lumine, or I'll just say Aether. Aether has his own backstory, has his own motivations, is essentially his own character. But at the same time, they're supposed to be a silent protagonist. They're supposed to be a silent protagonist, and they can't talk. Paimon speaks for them. So in a way, they're degrading their character while also trying to act like, yeah, no, they have a character. So yeah, that's what like Genshin is already failed because they don't know what the fuck to do with their protagonist. That is why I thought the beginning of Inazuma was so good because Aether was literally fed up with Lumine's shit. Sorry, not Lumine shit, Aika shit. He was like, no, I don't want to help you. I want to find my sister. And that's why I thought it was so good. And then they completely destroyed that. They like literally just destroyed that whole interesting premise of I'm done with your shit. Please let me help me find my sister. Because they could have taken it into an interesting angle to where, okay, let's say that let's say oh my god. Let's say so Genshin you have to explore in Genshin, right? And that's like another theme. You have to explore and do whatever. Yeah. So they could have made it so that while exploring, Aether found something that led him closer to Lumine, and therefore he realized that okay, if I continue exploring instead of just like going straight for my goal, if I explore, try and find different avenues, maybe I can find more hints onto how to find my sister, and then that would make them want to like go help Ayako because they're like, okay, I'm gonna help you because it may lead me to get closer to my sister. That's what they could have done. But no, they decided to just like, I could just manipulate us into helping them, and then it's never brought up again. Overall, do you think Starl or Genshin has a better story? Okay, I think Genshin. Okay, it's kind of hard to say this because I think Genshin has more good story quests. But I believe long term it's going to be Honkai Star Rail because Genshin has like destroyed its story. I think okay if you I think because if we compare where the stories are at, it's so hard. It's hard to say, but I think HSR has better character writing, and character writing is like one of the strongest fundamentals of storytelling. So because the character writing in HSR is so strong, I think it's going to be HSR by the end of it. But right now I think it's Genshin though, because Genshin has Sumeru, Genshin has Act 1 Inazuma, and Genshin has Fontaine. And then for me, Star Rail only really has Penacony as like its story that can contend with Genshin, in my opinion. I think HSR definitely has better character writing though. And I think because it's laid that groundwork for having good characters and because I think the fact they have March, Don Hung, and the rest of the actual Express crew traveling with them, that just gives more room for character development than us having Paimon. Paimon is literally barely a character. The Traveler is barely a character. So the circumstances around March, Don Hong, and Stell are just going to be more interesting than the circumstances around the Traveler and Paimon. Okay, but Aiku does a little dance. Okay. That's why I hate because Genshin will like actively throw away its character writing for the sake of having a quirk. And it's saddening because yeah, someone just pointed out now, Genshin has such good lore. But like the character writing just isn't because they'll like throw away Aika's development for the sake of her dancing with wet socks. they'll throw away Raiden, they'll like throw away Raiden having to deal with any consequences just because they want her to be seen as an uwu cute waifu. And the thing is, I don't think Star Rail would do that to its characters. Because even in Star Rail, you can even play as the bad guys, which Genshin doesn't allow. And then there's things like Kafka's story quest, which I think is like the best story quest in Hoyoverse as a character, like as a character story quest. And they somehow managed to tell you so much about Kafka whilst leaving like a lot of room for her. So yeah, I have more faith in Honkai's story than Genshin's. I think Genshin is just I think Genshin would just throw away their writing. But yeah. Anyway, okay, any final questions? It's 6 a.m. and I want to go to bed. Like, okay, no. The fact that no one has... Okay, we have been through 5 regions now. 5 regions. We have not seen anything like Paimon. Why has no one... Not one person has ever questioned what Paimon is? Everyone acknowledges that she floats, that she's weird, that she's different. But no one is gonna ask, like, okay, but like, what the fuck is Paimon? The fact that no characters ask what the fuck Paimon is astonishing. Like, we've seen mushrooms walking around, we asked what are those mushrooms? We've seen the Aranara, what are the Aranara? We've seen all the other creatures, like the Tanuki, what are the Tanuki? And it's explained. There was a talking dog once. There was a... There was a talking dog once, and we're like, oh, there's a talking dog, let's explain that. But it wasn't really a talking dog, it was just Tomo pretending that was a talking dog. But yeah, there's so many things like that, and it's never been explained. No one has ever addressed the elephant in the room. Like, what the actual fuck is Paimon? Paimon is mind controlling everyone? Yeah, they honestly have to do that type of bullshit, because otherwise I'm not buying it. We got in a little crumb from Melody, I think. Was that in a... I haven't seen that, so... But yeah, but the fact it took them 5 regions to just address it, I think is insane. But I think, like, the game literally needs to say Paimon's been mind controlling everyone, or she's been manipulating people to not question her. Otherwise, I'm not buying that no one has questioned what the fuck Paimon is. No, but the thing is, every character that sees, every time you go to a new region, the first thing people should ask us is, what is this floating baby? Like, I'm not saying the traveler should question it, I'm saying other people should question it. People just accept that Paimon is Paimon. It's weird to me. And also, yeah, Genshin isn't ending when we get to Shneznaya. Because this is just the Teyvat chapter, meaning there's going to be other worlds. So I want to see what bullshit they do to continue the story after the Teyvat chapter. Because Genshin is not ending in, like, 2 years. It's ending... They're probably just going to keep milking it forever, like most gachas do. Like, after the Genshin Teyvat chapter, they released, like, the... Sin Kuniya chapter, I don't fucking know. Yeah. Alright, I've yapped enough. Good night, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. And there should be a video today. Well, yeah, today. But, like, I'm going to bed and I'm gonna wake up. So it's gonna be, like, tomorrow for me, basically. But it's gonna actually be today. Do you think this patch is actually gonna have a Dane's quest? Every patch has to have a Dane's quest. But yeah, good night. I'm going to bed. Oh, I should do the thing. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.